I've bought my triplex back at the end of 2023, and for the first time ever this year, I had to find some new tenants. So after receiving many messages from different people that were interested in renting my apartment, I've finally been able to find the right candidates. Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Olivier, and today, after a certain delay of posting videos on YouTube, I'll be explaining to you what has been the full process of finding the proper candidates for my apartment. So I've decided to make this video to help you guys if you're looking to find what are the main steps that you need to follow in order to find the best potential tenants for your own apartment. But I also wanted to take the time to share with you what has been my own personal experience and what have been the main obstacles that I've met throughout this process. But first, just to put up a little bit of context, I have decided to buy my first ever real estate property back at the end of 2023 at 24 years old after months and months of research. Since that time, I've decided to move in the top units of my triplex, but during that period, I kept the same tenants for the two other units. But this year, one of my tenants told me that they were gonna leave in July to go buy their own house in their own places. So obviously, this meant that I had to find some new tenants as soon as possible for July. The first step that you need to do once you know that your tenants won't renew with you for the next year is to make sure to put it on paper. In Quebec, for example, you have a lease renewable model that you can find on the TAL website, and with this lease renewable model, you can obviously make sure that you sign it with your current tenants to make sure that they won't renew for the next year. And after, obviously, the next step that you'll need to do in order to rent your apartment will be to make sure to take great pictures of it. When you decide to take those pictures of your apartment that you want to rent, you need to make sure that they have a good lighting to it. So obviously make sure also to advise your tenants that you're gonna come take some pictures in their apartment so they can obviously clean it up if it is pretty messy. And personally, I have decided to take my pictures when it was a great sunny day, when it was also around noon, which is basically the brightest part of the day. And when you take your pictures, just make sure that you put yourself into a corner so you have a bigger overview of the room, and also make sure that you have directly in access to the windows to have a great sunny pictures. Here you have an example of all the different pictures that I've took of the apartment that I've just rent out. Then once those pictures are taken, it has come the time for you to share them with the world. Knowing that most people are using Facebook in their daily lives, one of the best places for you to put your apartment to rent and to share it online would be on Facebook Marketplace. However, it's also interesting to know that there are other options online, for example, Zillow into the US, apartment.com, and Centris in Canada. But in my personal case, I've only used Facebook Marketplace and it has worked pretty well. However, if you're a little bit more old-fashioned and that you want to put the classical, traditional signs in front of your property with your phone number, this option might not be that efficient if, like me, you have a triplex that is around a pretty calm neighborhood where there are not a lot of traffic. After that, just like for every other businesses in the world, it is always supply versus demand when it comes to the price that you can rent your apartment. To maximize the chance of finding great tenants, in that case, I'd recommend you to take a look at what are the pricing of other different apartments in your area that have the same characteristics as yours. So this can help you to find the perfect price for your apartment, depending obviously of the different laws in your region and in your country, and obviously of all the demands that you have. Plus, when you decide to make an online advertisement to rent your apartment, make sure that you optimize what is the description of it. So it's going to be very important that you emphasize what are the big characteristics not only of your own apartment and building, but also of the whole neighborhood. Personally, it's why I've decided to talk a lot about how calm and how family friendly this neighborhood is, while being close from different schools, shops, and kindergarten. But I've also talked about what are the big inclusions and exclusions of the lease. For example, I had some heat pump with AC, 2 parkings, access to a shed, but Wi-Fi, heating, and electricity were not included in the lease. You can also use different AI such as ChatGPT to help you to write the description of your posts. And once all of this will be done, it will be the time for you to post the advertisement online. After it, if If you post it, for example, on Facebook Marketplace, you will receive different messages from certain people that are interested in renting your apartment. This has been one of the biggest challenges that I've met throughout this process because I've received many and many messages from certain people that were not really interested at the end of the day. But once you find a great sample of serious people that are looking to rent your apartment, it has come the time for you to organize visits. If, just like me, you currently have some tenants that are living into your apartment, it can be interesting for you to try to regroup every potential visitors that are looking to visit your apartment in a few spots only. So this will obviously help you to avoid to disturb too much your current tenants. But then when you'll be doing those visits, it's gonna be crucial for you to be able to ask important questions to the visitors to make sure that they could be some potential great tenants for the future. Questions that you can ask can notably be: what are their jobs? Do they have pets? What are the reasons for their moving? Or even what is their preferred moving date? This will help you to find what are the best candidates for your apartment, and once this will be done, just make sure to reach out to them to make sure that they are still interested into your apartment. And after, it's going to be one of the most important steps, which is the credit check. This is pretty important in my opinion because some people, when you meet them, might look like they are quite trustworthy, but in reality, they might not be it that much. In my case, to do the credit check, I've used a great intermediary that I found online, which is called Group Track, where it cost me only about $60 to do it. On your side, when you are in the process of finding the best company to do the credit check, just make sure that you find one that is great and that has a good rating. And on your side, you'll need also to have the approval of your future tenants to do the credit check, so just make sure that you advise them before. Once the process is done, usually it takes around 48 to 72 hours, at least in my personal case. You'll receive a full grid of analysis of your tenants that are concerned. And once everything will be okay on your side, you'll be able to finish everything and to sign the lease with your new tenants. So you can see that it isn't that hard as a process as a whole. Obviously, in my case, I've been quite happy about the fact that it took only about 1 week from the process of posting the advertisement online to finding and signing the new lease. But in certain cases, it might take weeks and even months, depending obviously on the demands for the type of apartment that you want to rent. If you see that your advertisement is not hitting on Facebook and that you are not receiving any type of new message of interest from certain people, this might mean that you'll need to receive what are the requirements that are required for your apartment, or also to receive what is the current price that you are asking for. If it still doesn't work after that, a good tip that you can use is to try to boost your advertisement on Facebook to find obviously new tenants for it. But also it's important to see that during certain periods of the year, it's going to be harder for you to find tenants compared to other periods, notably during January to May, because people at that period are looking to move in July. But in my case, as I just mentioned previously, the biggest challenges by far that I faced was to be able to filter out what are the people that were really interested and what are the people that were not that interested. If you've ever posted anything on Facebook Marketplace, you must know that certain people will tell you that they have an interest for the items or the thing that you want to sell or rent, but after that they won't answer to your message. But obviously this is all part of the game of selling and renting things online, but you just need to keep your calm and keep your own composure, and you'll be able to find the proper people at the right time. However, on your side, you might be wondering how a young guy like me have been able to buy my first triplex back at the end of 2023. Well, to find the answer to this question, check out the video that's gonna be right over here, and I will see you soon. Peace.